Good morning, or maybe good afternoon, or good evening. It depends where you are. It's a pleasure to have you all here with us to see about what we're gonna share with you here about our new platform coding uh, of iRAP methodology. So thanks for taking our time, and let's go to see what we're gonna share with you here today. I'm having technical troubles here, but now it's okay. First of all, we are a group. We are Imtraff Group, and we have three companies in our group. The principal company of our group, we work specifically with traffic and transportation engineering. We are a company from Brazil, and we are here, of course, in South America. Here are some information about us. Like, for example, we won like second fastest growing engineer company in 2020 here in Brazil. So it was a honor for us. We have so many clients here of the public and the private sector. We had already worked a lot in several different countries, 9 to be specific. And for example, talking about specifically about iRAP, we have more than 10,000, around 10,000 kilometers of experience. And one of the companies of our group works specifically with technology, the development of technology. And one of these technologies, it's exactly where what we're gonna talk about today, that it's our platform of iRAP coding process. The name of the company, it's Smart. Of course, we are accredited in the methodology. We are full accredited to survey, coding, and analysis. But okay, let's go to the most important, that it's talk about our platform. So the name of the platform, it's SaasCoding, and the principal thing, the most important thing, the I think that is going to help a lot. It's that this platform, it's entire on the cloud, in the cloud, to work in the cloud. You don't need to work in your computer. You don't need to have the pictures in your computer. Everything will be in the cloud. More than that, we're gonna work like the Vida platform. Vida, you don't need to install a software. You don't need to download. You just go in a browser and get into with your login and password. So the platform works like Vida, so it's easy to access any part of the world. We're going to discuss here quickly about the principal things of this platform. The main features, the main features. First of all, you don't need to click a button to open a list to check your options of the parameter of codification. Everything is already in front of you. So with this, we have less clicks. If we have less clicks, we can do our job faster, and we can codify more kilometers per hour, more kilometers per day. So here you can see an image. Another thing that is really important, it's so helpful. You don't need two screens. You are able to work in just one computer, just with one screen, because the pictures is here in the center of your screen. But I want to see a little bit closer. There is no problem. You can give a zoom using here. So this is the principal screen of our platform, and all the attributes of iRAP coding you can see with just 2 pages. Here is the page 1. Here's the page 2. So half of the parameters to codify it's here. The another half is in the second page. Of course, here you can see, if you are seeing the picture from the first 0 meters, 20 meters, 40 meters, 60 meters, 80 meters. As we said, if you work with the methodology, that you need 5 pictures at least for each 100 meters. So we developed this first to our use. So we did that thinking about the difficulties what our team, our staff was having. So we tried to simplify the most that we could to get this view, to get this platform. Another thing that it's very useful, it can help. It's just with one click, you can go directly to the Google Maps. And if you have Street View over there, wonderful. You can see just with one click. So here it's a specific example of a place that we are using our photo picture. If you click here, you go directly to the Street View. And with this, if you works with iRAP code, this helps a lot. Sometimes we have some doubts in some specific place and to check to another, to the left side, to the right side. So this helps a lot. And you can do this with just one click. Another thing that is really important, we have an adaptive ruler, because sometimes, or most of times, we need to make some sample measurements in the picture that we are looking for. So we can use here, for example, in this example, we can check that our shoulder, it's around 1.5 meters, less than 2 meters. And this is enough for the precision that iRAP require from us. So this helps a lot, makes your work more precise, and exactly what we want to have a better final iRAP project in the end. Here we put a direct access to the coding guide. This helps a lot when you are coding. And in a close future, we're gonna do better than that. Each parameter of codification, you're gonna have here a help, and then you click, you're gonna see just exactly the page of the manual. So you don't need to waste your time looking for what page it's about lane width, for example. So this is the next step, okay? And of course, about this platform, we're gonna talk a little bit later, but like a spoiler, you don't need to buy one version, and when you have a new version, you need to buy again. No, you're gonna pay for your use. So every um, improvements, all the improvements that you're gonna do in this platform, whenever you are using, you're gonna have these improvements for you. This is not a differential thing, but of course this helps a lot when you are codifying a road that the segments are so similar. This helps a lot in rural areas, so you can mark the parameters, the attributes. So when you go to the next 100 meters, all of them will keep the information before. So this makes the things faster. We just need to pay attention to don't misunderstood the things that are gonna keep the same, and of course always thinking about and have how to get a precise and good iRAP project in the end. And of course, the last product of our platform is the a common CSV that you need to upload in Vita to make the star rating, to make the analysis reporting. So it works like we need. That's it. We have done some comparisons between the platform and some common coding macros. There are a lot of people that use some Excel. Some of them included, I've seen already using the simulator that we have inside Vita. But compare specifically talking about the normal and regular macros. we had a huge improvement in our process. So we reduced a lot the time to codify a road. For example, talking about rural areas, we could improve around 50%, 50, not 15, 50% uh, our speed of coding. And talking about the urban area, that all of us know that it's harder because it's so differently, it's so a lot of elements, and it's not so similar when we are doing in rural area, for example, we could improve around 100%. How did we get these numbers? We have the informations about the time that we were using macros, simple macros, and now we have the time that we are using the platform. So it helps a lot. This is very important to say. Um, and let's think about something. Once that our platform is entire in the cloud, it's make easy to different companies from different places work together. For example, one company from France, Spain, made the videos, upload the pictures inside the cloud. And okay, here in Brazil, we can work together with this company. You don't need to install a software again. You don't need to download. You're gonna use like Vida. Vida, it's really good to use because of that. You just go on a website and you have the your login and access. So our intention it was to be like that. I'm not gonna show you a video, but I'm gonna send it out send to you later, to all of us, all of you guys. This presentation and a video that we show a little bit how to codify, how to use, and you can see more details later. Well, of course, the process of coding it's so common, so easy to understand. We're not going to spend so much time on that. But there's another thing in the platform that can be interesting. It's about the product and user management. What is that? First of all, if you want to have access to this platform, you're going to have like a supervisor, and this person can create all the others logins and password to the people, to your team, to your accredited people that is going to be working in that project. So it's easy to manage it. There's no uh, secret on that. It's really uh, easy to do. And one thing that we were always thinking about when we were developing this platform is everything needs to be simple. Everything needs to be easy to use. Here, to show you that you can have different projects in the same time and you use the platform. I'm working, my company, it's working a project in Spain, another in Saudi Arabia, another in Brazil. Okay, you can have a folder, a different folder to any of these projects, first of all. So there's no problem of like confused. Where is the picture of this project? No, this folder is another of another project. No, you're gonna have everything organized inside the platform, and this helps in some way as well. Here the things starts to get more excited. For example, uh, you have this part of the platform where you're going to assign the sections, the segments to your different users, to your different coders. So for example, the road A is going to be with Jeff. The road B is going to be with John. And you know exactly about that. And here, now I'm going to pass and show you here. In the first graph, you can see if you have already assigned your entire road to someone of, or if you have, for example, no, we have until now just 50% of our road with someone working. It means that half of our road is not being worked yet. So we can check this here. And better than that, the second graph, how is the productivity of our team, and how about the segments that is already done and the segments that is not already done, even that I had already assigned to someone. So this helps you to manage better your team, to manage better your time, and to check your schedule, your final period of time with your client. So this helps a lot. And you have your supervisor that can be checking that, so you can have you can have different actions once that you are checking this information here. Um, we know that there are a couple of um, platforms to make the iRAP coding process in the market, in the world. And of course, I'm not here to talk about bad things about them. All of them have your value, it helps a lot. But what do you think that our platform can help at least a little bit better? For example, the traditional methods to coding, I mean the traditional ones, because we already know that are some platforms going in this way, going in this direction to be entire on the cloud. There are some, but most of them is not in the cloud. This is the first time, and this helps a lot. Two different companies, different places, and work together, the same files, the same pictures. There's no problem of send pictures, come back pictures. Oh, you need to upload, and it's on the drive, it's in the hard drive, in the virtual drive. This helps a lot, believe me. The second point, you don't need to install a software. You don't need to you don't need to download. Again, it's like Vida, that it works perfectly. Another point, you don't need, well, with the hours you don't need, but the traditional methods, the traditional platforms, you need to use a hard drive, for example, to put a lot of videos, a lot of pictures, or maybe a VPN to access from different places, and sometimes depend of this speed of the 2 points of internet, your points and the point of the company. Uh, and there's a lot of accredited system, really good ones, accredited system in the world to work with iRAP. And sometimes you need to buy the entire system. And with our platform, you don't need to buy the entire system. You just pay for your use. It's the meaning of SaaS, software as a service. I need one. I need for this month. I use. I don't need next month. I don't pay. I don't use. So this helps. This make the things easier. Easier. Um, some traditional methods, of course, I'm not speaking about all of them, but you have to click to open a list. It's one click more, and one click more when you are talking about 2,000 kilometers, 5,000 kilometers, 10,000 kilometers. This makes the things slower. And part of them, you need two screens. But I can see the picture better if I'm using two screen. Okay, but sometimes if you have a lot of people working, you have your short time to do to get another screen, sometimes make the things harder. And with this platform, you can use a zoom. It's in the middle of your screen. This helps. We had already worked with two different screens, and working with this with just one screen, we had an improvement of our process. Okay, almost getting the end. So SaaS coding, it's entire, it's 100% in the cloud. It's online. You have, of course, the complete interface with all the attributes of iRAP. It's the minimum that we that you should provide. You have this process, this control. Talk about a little bit of management of your team, of your projects, to be the productivity, to check the assigning the roles, assigning the segments to your team. This helps. It's totally user friendly. It's so easy to use. We're gonna show a couple of minutes here. And maybe the question that you can already start to think about, and how about price, how about how to buy, how to use. First of all, as I said, And as we have the name SaaS, you're gonna pay just when you use. So you can pay this for month. So the license are pay for month. Of course, we're gonna have support to you to the users. Yeah. Um, some kind of training for managers and coders. We have this as well, and everything it's stored in AWS. So it's so security. You have your data very security. It's not a private server here in my company. No, no, it's in Amazon Web Service, and this makes us, of course, get a little bit um, less worried about the safety of our data because we know how hard it is to get the data to work in the process of coding, right? And the license, they are sold per user for a specific period. So here we're not going to show you the price because it depends of uh, how many licenses do we want and for how much time do you need. So of course, the unit price is going to reduce if you need more month, and it's going to reduce if you need more license. And if you need both, more time and more license, of course, it's going to reduce in this proportion. Okay. And we are almost getting the end. And for more information, we have here the contact. It's a WhatsApp, and I I I, I can assure you that it's not going to be perfect, but we can speak in Portuguese, Spanish, and English. And we're going to share with you guys, if you wanted to know a little bit better the platform, the system, 1 day trial. So pay attention because when you get the trial, you just have 1 day to check, to work, to make the upload, to try your systems, and you need to ask for this 1 day trial and uh, this address, this website, or we're gonna send to all of you guys that has already registered to be here with us. We're gonna send, and you have this button to get a link. Okay. So we were quickly less than 30 minutes, and now we're gonna show with you guys some quickly operation of the platform here with my colleague, and I thank you all again, but we can talk a little bit later. Hold on just a second. Okay, so Fabrizio is up to you.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay, so I'm just going to show you very quickly a little bit about how the software works, the platform works. So here is the main screen, and then we have all the role attributes divided, shared in these two tabs, which is really easy and quick to operate. Here you will go through the images, through the road images. So all the segments like Federico has already explained, 20 meters, 40 meters, 60 meters, and 8 meters, 80 meters. And so you can also zoom in the image, and like we said before. And we can also go to the Google Maps, which in cases where you have street view, you can also check to see how is the road. Maybe you have a street view and more updated image of the place that you are coding. So this gives you an easy step for you to confirm an information. So just coming back here to the software, and here on the software, you have this option to check or uncheck all the attributes that you want to code, and of course, do the coding itself. So I'm just going to do something really quick here as an example for everyone to understand better how the system works. So let's just say for this image that you're coding, let's just say the safe severity side, drive side. So in this place here, you have in this row, you have like no object. Then again, for the passenger side, you have like a matter, no, you have a concrete. Is there a speed differential here? No, it's not present. So just click on the button. It's really, really user friendly. And then again, fast. Yeah. So let's just say that you already checked. I'm just checking anything here, okay, guys? I'm not actually paying attention, but just to show you how it works. So after you mark all the attributes that you need for that specific role, specific image, um, you see here, you cannot save until you're sure that everything that you need to mark will be marked. After you do this, after you finish everything that you have, it will open up the save button. So let's just so after you check everything, all you need to do is save and go on to the next segment. And like Frederico already has said, it will export in CSV, so you can send it to the next step on the video classification and everything. So for now, we just wanted to show you a little bit more about the software. Anyone who has an interest to know a little bit more and to test it for yourself, all you have to do is send us a form that we're going to send you the link, okay? And after that, you can receive the access to the platform and use it for a one-day trial. And then you can give us your feedback. And of course, if anyone has an interest to buy the software for a month or any other time that you need, we'll be available and we'll be here to give you any information, any extra information that you need, and of course to train you and your whole team that is going to code on the software. So I don't know if Federico has anything else to say, but for now, this is everything we want to show you. We are going to send everybody the link for the form to get your user and password for the platform. And we thank you all for participating in this live with us. We are sure that this is something that we created that it makes it a lot faster and easier to code. And we have already seen the advantages, not just us, but some clients that have already used the software has given us really good feedback. So we hope that more people will get to know and use the platform. So that's it for now. Thank you, guys.
Okay, just would like to thank you all of you that had been here with us. And as we said, we're gonna be able, uh, by our contact, to answer any kind of question that eventually you can have. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.